Pennsylvania Guardianship Tracking System, commonly referred to as GTS, provides an online option for guardians to submit their inventory and annual reports. The GTS simplifies this yearly task by providing a user-friendly interface that calculates financial totals automatically, provides on-screen assistance in completing the reports, and ensures that all required information is recorded on the reports. In Pennsylvania, all guardians are required to file annual reports. These reports may be filed with the local clerk of the Orphans Court or electronically through GTS, and once completed, will be considered filed in both your local court and GTS. In some counties, electronic filing through GTS is required. These reports allow the court to monitor the guardianship and confirm that the incapacitated person's health and financial well-being are being maintained. Whether you are a guardian of the person, guardian of the estate, or both, each year on the anniversary of the day you were appointed guardian, an annual report is due. The annual report for the guardian of the person contains different information than the annual report for the guardian of the estate. So if you are both the guardian of the person and the estate, you will need to file 2 annual reports each year. In addition to the annual report, guardians of the estate must file an inventory report once within the first 90 days after they are appointed. If the guardianship ends for any reason, for example, due to the death of the incapacitated person, or the restoration of their rights, or if the guardian is removed, or if the guardianship is moved to another county or state, the guardian is required to file a final report within 60 days of the change to the guardianship. If you are guardian of both the person and estate, you will be required to file 2 final reports. This filing is in addition to any annual report for which the due date has already passed. When the annual report is filed, the guardian must provide a notice of filing to co-guardians, attorneys, and all interested parties named in the original court order within 10 days of filing. In addition to being able to file reports electronically, a guardian using GTS can review case information, receive due date reminders for reports, view previously filed reports dating back to 2019, and file amended reports if requested by the court. An amended report is requested by the court when information is omitted, a mistake is made, or more clarification is needed on a filed report. The GTS dashboard is your personalized homepage in GTS. This dashboard is the starting point for submitting, managing, and viewing information related to your guardianship case. You will need a user access code provided by the court where your guardianship case is filed when you create your user account for accessing GTS. Most guardians find the GTS to be a fast and user-friendly option for filing reports. GTS is an excellent tool and is available statewide for guardians. Your court may have a local rule requiring the filing of the inventory and annual reports via GTS, although in most counties, using GTS is optional. You will be notified by the court if there is a local order in place regarding electronic filing requirements. While there is no standard fee to file using GTS, counties may elect to charge a filing fee for filing reports on paper or via GTS. If there is a fee for filing with GTS, it will need to be paid when you submit your report. Now, let's talk a bit about petitioning the court. A petition is a formal request of the court that is required to be filed with the orphan's court clerk in the county in which the guardianship was originally filed. Many courts require a guardian to file a petition in order to request a change or end the guardianship or take other actions that require a court order. In some courts, a more informal request, such as a letter, will be accepted as a request for review or for a review hearing. and some courts, a one-page form for a request for a review hearing may be used. Upon receiving the petition or request, the orphan's court clerk will notify the judge. The judge will determine if a hearing is needed. The judge has the authority to grant or deny the petition or request without a hearing. If a hearing is needed, all parties on the case will be notified of the hearing. At the conclusion of the hearing, the judge will issue an order granting or denying the petition. The orphan's court clerk may require that you prepare a proposed order to be filed with the petition. In most instances, it is recommended to consult an attorney to create and file a petition. However, if you feel there is something important to bring to the attention of the court, especially a change in the need for a guardian, or a change in the ability of the person under guardianship, you should bring this to the court's attention, whether or not you have an attorney. If you are told an informal request will not be considered, you may need to file a formal petition. You may wish to contact the orphan's court clerk in your county to discuss the local procedures to file a petition and if any forms are available. Petitions cannot be filed in GTS, but rather must be filed with your local orphan's court clerk, and a filing fee may apply. If you have any questions about your reporting responsibilities, filing a petition, or using GTS, the orphan's court clerk, an attorney, or the GTS help desk may be able to help.